It's kind of crazy.
I'm watching TikTok.
It all started with my
Hey, hold on, let me get on TikTok here. Hey everybody, it's Darren.
And Brandon, thank you for joining us on our YouTube live show.
Yes.
And thank you for all of you who joined over from our Instagram live show. We just finished.
Boy, Candace did some things on the set today.
Yeah, we have some more additions, and we seem to be getting more additions every single show.
We got a scarecrow. Get it? There's a crow. It looks like a penguin. Its name is Scooter 2000. We've named it Scooter 2000. Scooter 2000. Yeah, for sure. And then we got a couple of other things on the set, kind of a little bit. We're kind of getting close to Halloween now, right? So we're kind of moving into that fall Halloween kind of thing going on. So really looking forward to today's presentation. Oh, by the way, look what I did here. Look, there's our cup, and then my vanilla latte. I put it in my cup, and I've now got.
You couldn't just put the liquid in the cup and drink out of the cup.
I'm old. So that's just what I did, right? That's the excuse I use with you youngins all the time, right? You're a millennial, right? You're not a Generation Z. You're a millennial.
No.
Right?
Hi, Pronaplant. Hi, everyone.
For sure. So today's show, what do we got going?
We have a bunch of things talking about. We're going to be talking about some updates. Those of you who subscribe to our YouTube channel, you may have seen a couple of videos posted this week. We'll talk about briefly. And you know what? Let's go straight into it.
Yeah, for sure. How can people connect with us?
Hey, everyone. As you know, please leave us comments, ask us questions here in the chat. We love engaging with you and answering your questions here live on the show.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yes,
right?
please.
Hit that subscribe button. We're growing our channel. I think we're up to 403 now. 403. Right?
Something like that. And like the video. Hit the
like button. And then after this show, too, just before go at 2 o'clock, we're doing a Facebook Live event.
Yes,
we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Yeah. So what do we got going?
Let's talk about some updates.
Sure, let's do that.
Let's talk about some White Hatter updates. And the first update, like I said, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you may have seen these videos posted this week. We kind of did, You
did a really good job on those videos, right? Like we're now playing these in our parents' presentations as the start of our and you wanted to be very White Hatter centric and White Hatter content. So you took the time to look at stats and create these info videos, as I like to call them.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're a couple minutes long, and what you do is just watch them, and this gives you some recent statistics on the internet in Canada, what happens on the internet every single minute, and some new gaming statistics that shows just how awesome gaming is.
Yeah,
so
some wild numbers in there, and the music, and you did a really good job.
Thank you.
Like you did a really good job on those videos, and I really like it that they're ours, right?
Yeah,
they're ours. But we also say share it with anybody you want to share them with, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And they're on our YouTube channel. You can also go to our Facebook page. On our Facebook page,
yeah.
You can download from there, right? So.
Yeah. Hey, thanks Japinder for liking the video. We appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
And for those of you who are on Instagram and are watching because you want to see if you win our giveaway, because this is the last show of the month, it's our giveaway show.
It is our giveaway
show. So
we've
put all the Instagram responses to our Instagram post here in the hat, and we're going to pull a name at the end of the show and contact the winner to send them some White Hatter exclusive swag.
Hey, K Play says, gaming is lit. Lots of teaser, and you're absolutely right. It is lit. What game were you playing recently? The new. I
was playing the Call of Duty beta.
Call of Duty.
Seeing how I might purchase it when it comes out in October.
I think Candace is saying in my ear right now that you were playing hours on it.
It was the beta.
Endless. I think what she just said was endless hours, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
There may have been a late night.
Yeah. Nice. So what else we got going?
Let's go from what happened last week. You had a week last week.
Yes.
You were at...
I was at Mosscrop Secondary School.
Shout out to all of you from Mosscrop who are watching us here now.
And cool, they had the flag, right? The LGBTQ plus IJKLMNOP flag going on right there, which is kind of cool. And we did all their grades in the school. I had it was grades 8, 9, and 10s actually, and we had over 700 teens in this gym, and oh my God, what a great school, a great student body. Big shout out to the Panthers and what it is that the welcome that we had there was unbelievable, and at the end we were just swarmed by the teens that came up and asked all kinds of questions, and they were downloading the new app that we've developed, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really awesome, really cool. And this week you and I are going to be in Washington State for 5 days. We fly out tomorrow. We're going to be down in the Chelan area of Washington State, and over several days we're going to be teaching like lots of schools, and looking forward to that, being down in the US. You know what we talk about doesn't recognize any kind of international boundary, right?
It's true.
That's what's cool about social media and the internet. doesn't recognize any international boundary. And the things that we talk about apply no matter if you're in Canada, United States, Great Britain, wherever, right? I mean, that's what's really cool about it. So,
awesome.
What else?
For those of you who've been following us, we are starting to do more coding academies, and next one is this month. We're thinking about moving it a couple weeks later. For a couple reasons, but keep an eye out for that.
October 26th is what we're looking to.
We're looking to move
Sunday,
it,
right?
yeah.
It's a Saturday, October 26th. Just give us a little bit more time. We think that this is definitely the way of the future, right? Coding and stuff. And what's going to be really cool about this coding class is that our presenters, Kelby and Jillian, they're going to be teaching kids how to use HTML to code and CSS. And the kids are going to be able to design their own websites and go live with the website during that training, which is kind of cool. So stay tuned. And October 26th will be the new date for that. So yeah, for sure. What else?
As always, for those of you who watch us regular, you know that we have our web app, which is free to download. Link will be in the description here in the video. Great resource. Links among all of our social networks. Free resources we provide.
Kids are loving this, right? Moss Crop, like I said, we've had over 340 downloads now.
Wonderful.
In less than a week. So that's pretty cool. And, not only the kids liking it, but the other thing I'm hearing is that teachers, especially school counselors, are loving it because it's got so many resources that they didn't even know about that they can also share with kids, right? Which is kind of cool. So
Wonderful.
It's not just for the teens, it's also for adults, even parents, if there's any parents watching us right now.
One of the biggest updates this week was we finally got around to posting some TikTok.
We did a TikTok. We're on TikTok now. Yep.
Yes,
we
and we are planning to do another one after our shows here this afternoon.
Yeah, for sure.
So you can find us at Way Hatter Team on TikTok. Follow, do what you do, and watch us kind of just being silly on TikTok.
I've been practicing. Check this out. Ready. Whoa.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I ooped. For the teens that are teens that are following us right now, they know exactly what just happened there, right? Some of the parents might be going, "What the hell was that?" Yeah. But for the kids who are watching us, you kind of know what's going on. So
Kate Blaze is very shocked at you right now, and they're clapping for you right now.
Yeah, right on. Woo-woo. See, us older, you Generation Zs and Millennials, you kind of make fun of us older people sometimes. But you know what?
We're gonna do that on TikTok today.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a meme over young and old. It's gonna be kind of cool what we're gonna do on TikTok today. So make sure you tune in to TikTok a little bit later to see how we're gonna kind of put some joviality, some humor into the old young using TikTok to do that. So what else we got? This one.
I saw this tweet of yours this week, and talk about this.
So when I was at Moss Crop teaching the students there, we did a parents presentation, and in the hallway they had these things posted. And what it is, the school district in Burnaby, so the Burnaby School District now offers internships for kids who want to take, if you want to blow that up in big again, for kids that want to get a certificate in cybersecurity or in networking. It's unbelievable, and it's like an apprentice program, so you can use it for credit. So not only can you use it for credit towards graduation, but now you also get certification in it, and it's free for the teens. Moss Crop, when I was there, the principal and vice principal that we were talking to were this is great, and this is a really, really good way that school districts are now recognizing the fact of where the future is going with regards to the internet and trades and the internet, and giving their kids a head start on getting the training and the certification they need to get the jobs of the future that are actually today. So I just unbelievable. So real big shout out to the school district, right, with respect to what they've done there and how they're integrating this into the Burnaby School District. Big shout out, right, to the school district and what they're doing there. Fantastic. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's fantastic, offering free training in a field that is really required.
How come you look so tall right now, sitting in your chair? I look like I'm a little. I'm
gonna help you with that.
Well, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But you're skinny like a rail. Not me.
I think I can go this far down. How's that?
Now you look like Frodo. Now you look like Frodo. Get yourself back up there. What else we got going on? Hopefully the chair will come back up.
Yeah,
there we go. So what else we got going?
Hey, congratulations to David Cameron.
Yeah,
Who is the school that is being awarded the White Hat cell phone parkade management tool.
Yes.
For those of you who follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, you've seen we've posted some videos of recent, and we are giving the one we built to a school, and David Cameron is the one who is getting the resource.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty
Awesome.
cool. Congratulations, David Cameron. We love their school. We go there almost every year, right? They
Yeah.
get invited back every year to talk to their new students and stuff, which is kind of cool. And we love that project. And I've had a lot of comments from teachers. It's actually the video's been hit on quite a bit.
It has.
It has. It's one of more popular videos that shot to do that. So pretty cool. Yeah. So what do we got going on in the inbox?
Hey, let's go to the inbox. This is an interesting one. You got a phone call the other day from a teen in Massachusetts.
Yeah, like we're sitting.
We haven't been there, have we?
We've never been to Massachusetts, right? So we're sitting at home. It's about 11:30 at night. All of a sudden, the phone rings, and usually when it rings at that later, it's usually somebody who needs to talk to us, right? So I pick up the phone, thinking it's going to be a teen from somewhere in British Columbia or Canada, and all of a sudden, this teen connects with me from Massachusetts because there was an issue going on online that they were involved in. It was a significant issue, and they didn't know what to do about it. So they were trying to figure out online who they can go to talk to. Well, it turns out that this individual was searching Reddit, and they found a.
Reddit.
I know, right? On Reddit, there was several postings that young people said, "Hey, listen, if you're in trouble and you need help about what's going on online, get a hold of this guy called the White Hatter in Victoria, British Columbia." So as a result of that, he searched us out online, found our webpage, phoned us. And boom, we were online with him for about 40 minutes, got him the help that he needed, and things are good. I mean, how cool. Reddit.
Wow.
Like, and you know what? There's a lot of teens on Reddit right now.
There is?
There is. So there's some really cool discussions that go on there and stuff. So it just goes to show you how social media really allows us to connect with one another internationally. Like I said, we've never been to Massachusetts. Like, where is Massachusetts? It's in the U.S. somewhere, right? Like, I don't know where it is. It's Candace just said it's on the East Coast. I don't know.
Who's managing the chat?
Whoa.
It's Candace, everyone.
Candace. I just ooped, right?
Those of you who are in the chat, Candace is the one who is chatting with you here. She is.
Who is Candace?
She is our social media coordinator, and she's also my spouse.
Oh, go figure that. Figure that. So, really? She's your spouse? Yeah. Hold on. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you do.
No, I do. Yeah. 6 years. That's what she just said 6 really long years.
Oh.
She didn't. I just made that up.
I hear her
She said
too.
6 years.
I hear her as well.
I know. So what else we got going? Oh, in the news. Ready? Here we go. In the news.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah. Vancouver Police Department. They're using drones. They are now using drones legally for the purposes of investigations, not for the purposes of surveillance, right? They're not using drones to surveil or do anything like that, right? But they're using drones to help them on crimes, like for ident people good at crime scenes, where they can put a drone up and get pictures down. Like there's search and rescue issues.
That's useful.
It is. It's pretty cool, right? So it's in policing, we're seeing this across the country in the United States now, where more and more of them are turning to drones to do some of the work. Because when you think about it, helicopters cost a lot of money.
Yeah,
right. They cost a lot of money.
Those
right?
are expensive.
They're pretty expensive, right? So now they're kind of using drones to kind of doing some of the work that helicopter. And by the way, Candace, isn't your dad like a helicopter pilot? Did that sound like a helicopter? Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. She just said her 13th birthday was a helicopter birthday party.
Awesome.
Yeah, kind of cool. So yeah, I think big shout out. And you know what? The Vancouver Police did it right. They made sure that they got community involvement. They got involved with the privacy commissioner here in the province to make sure that they were covered from privacy standpoints. And just another really good example how law enforcement is now using technology to help them deal with issues, right?
Yeah.
Kind of cool. So big shout out to the Vancouver Police Department. Whoop, 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 whoop. What else?
Ooh, this one. Interesting. Kik. The app Kik.
Ready for this? Kik just got kicked out of social of what it is that they do, right?
That could have been so much smoother.
I know.
Boy.
I know. Kik was a Canadian messaging service, right? Maybe you can talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a private encrypted communication sort of platform. WhatsApp and other platforms are kind of beating it out in the market. So, and like any app, some bad things have happened.
It was actually more than just a few. Like Kik was one of those problematic. I know that we don't say, we usually say that it's not the app, it's how people use the app. But Kik was definitely one of the apps where we knew that the predatory sexual individuals, pedophiles, would hang out to connect with people, to groom them and to lure them from there. And they've now moved out of that space and they're moving into the cryptocurrency space, right? So they're moving their. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sad to see them go. Right, because of what was going on there. But you know what? Kids that were using it will just migrate over to another app.
Probably WhatsApp. Des says, I haven't heard about Kik in years.
I know, but you know what? I know you haven't. But boy, oh boy, it's amazing when I travel across the country and into the U.S., especially the U.S., how it was still really popular down in the U.S., right? Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. It's like Facebook, right? Like Facebook, when we go to schools up here in British Columbia, Facebook, not so much with middle school, high school teens, but when I'm down in the U.S. or when I'm in Alberta, especially northern Alberta, Facebook is still number one, right? Mm-hmm. It's still huge. So depending upon where we go, we'll kind of dictate what apps are popular and what apps aren't. And we're social media platforms, right? Yeah. What else we got?
Here's a cool one. This story spread online this week. This one here.
What's this one about, Brandon?
You put this on the notes for today, but this was about an individual who was, I believe they were bicycling, right? They were on a bicycle.
They were.
They were on a bicycle and they fell. They had a significant injury, and their Apple Watch sent a message to their friends about a potential fall.
Yeah, because the new iWatch, the new operating system, they've got algorithms now that will sense when somebody falls over. It was originally developed, thinking about seniors who fall and, giving them some independence. So, but this is a really good example how somebody who's cycling got into an accident, fell off, passed out, went unconscious. The watch identified that, immediately phoned the police and the ambulance, who used the GPS in the watch to find the person who was still unconscious at the time, load them onto an ambulance and get them to the hospital, all within 30 minutes. Wow. Like, holy crow. So Big Brother to a degree, yes, but here's a really good example how, depending upon who the individual is, could have saved their life, right, as a result of that, right? And so kind of cool. I thought it was a really good application of technology who potentially saved somebody's life from serious injury or even death. Yeah. Even death, right? So, yeah. What else?
This was posted as a warning throughout the week. Instagram, in regards to phishing scams targeting Instagram users. This is an interesting one. So apparently there was an influx of phishing-related scams. So someone, a black hatter, would be sending out false messages pretending to be someone who they're not. Mm-hmm. And in this particular case, they were using copyright as a fear-based motivator. So here's what they were sending.
Which is kind of smart when you think about it, because copyright has now become a big issue in digital literacy.
It has.
Right? In digital literacy and teaching digital literacy, right?
So here's some examples that were posted on this news site in regards to someone here. They were sent a message. They were claiming to be from Instagram, and they were going, hey, there's content on your page that is copyright. And what you would do is you would log in to dispute or figure out what it was. And what they were trying to do is once you logged in through the link they sent, it was a fake Instagram webpage, which captured the email, captured the password, and then used it to log in and do malicious things.
Phishing attack.
Phishing attack. Standard phishing, interesting.
With a PH, not a PH. Doesn't start with an F, right? PHIS.
So just for everyone to know that it doesn't matter what platform you're on, always be cautious about messages you get and never click in to log into someone or into an account through a direct message or an email.
Yeah, what's interesting is when we posted this on our Facebook page, one of the parents said, well, this is a really good reason why I don't let my kid on Instagram, to which a couple of the teens replied back, but it's not specific to Instagram.
No,
right?
There was a small influx that was visually seen, but this happens on every platform.
So what's important is much like the real world, because again, one of the biggest challenges that we face is getting adults, especially us older people, as you like to call us, understanding that your generation and the Generation Zs underneath you guys don't see a difference between the online world and the digital world. It's just one world. It's what academia calls the online world, right? So, but it can happen on any platform. So the key here is teaching individuals to understand what phishing is, what does it look like, so that they don't fall prey to these types of scams. Yeah. Right?
Candace, what's going on with sloths in the chat?
And what's going on?
I don't know. All I saw Candace send a message to someone about sloth. You're talking about parrots.
Karen, oh God. Well, it was like the meeting today, right? We had a company meeting,
Yes.
like what we have every Sunday.
Yes.
And Candace is talking, and then all of a sudden, hey, Darren, there's a blue jay or something in the tree outside the window, and it's like she's like that. You know that commercial? You know that commercial where all of a sudden it's the dogs, and the dog goes squirrel, and then comes back and goes, oh, squirrel comes back. That's Candace.
Des says they finally noticed our chatting. Yes, I mean I've been keeping an eye on it throughout the show, but I mean
yeah, like we can actually see what people don't see is we have this 65-inch screen behind the camera that's filming us right now, and on the one side we can actually see the stream of messaging going on right on the one side. So kind of funny. What else we got going?
Interesting news coming out of the UK. Current movements are afoot in regards to UK legislation in requiring social media platforms to allow UK authorities to have access to private encrypted messages.
Well, but what if they're encrypted? Yeah, sure, here you go, but they're encrypted.
The legislation is supposedly going to be it can't be encrypted, or it has to be de-encrypted.
See, this is, I became aware.
We should have a special YouTube event where we just discuss this stuff.
We should, because you know what? I read, the e-safety office down in Australia, who I have a ton of respect for, just the work they're doing right now in the area of digital literacy and online safety. They're one of the best in the world, in my opinion. They were talking about the issue how a lot of people want this privacy. So one of the things that a lot of these platforms want to do is they want to encrypt everything that is being sent to make sure that users have privacy. But then e-safety came up, yeah, well, that's a great idea, but if we do that now, then how will we be able to pick up on things like child predators who are communicating with people online for the purpose of alluring? We're not going to be able to see that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's an interesting debate because we are privacy advocates, right? Like we are. Like we truly do believe in this thing called privacy. But I think it's like anything else in this world. It's like when we talk about social media, it's all about finding a balance, right?
Yeah.
About finding a balance.
Apparently, in the current legislation that's proposed, there's going to be in significant cases where this access will be granted.
What's significant mean?
It's in the works. Things are happening, but we're going to keep an eye on this to figure out what exactly is going on, because potentially that could lead to problems later on.
I don't disagree with it though, right? It's kind of like Apple and the iPhone, right? Because it's so secure. Like in the United States where they had that mass shooting, the individual had an iPhone, but they couldn't get into it because of the passcode and the encryption, right? Like, I do believe that if law enforcement gets a warrant signed by an independent judge, and that can be served on a social network to say, hey, listen, you got to supply this information and decrypt it. I think that by using the judicial system, a judge to do that would strike a balance.
But having that ability for a social network to do that leaves there the option that could happen. Therefore, there could be a data breach, could be a malicious actor who then gets access and then uses that stuff for malicious purposes.
But then the onus is on the social media platform to ensure that they're monitoring that every day to help prevent that.
But
right?
if they're required to leave it open...
But here's the other thing, right? If all of a sudden they're doing that, let's say they're encrypting all the information. You're right, we could talk about this for hours.
So,
right?
okay, we'll table this for now.
One more.
Okay.
What if now all of a sudden, let's say the Brandon Darren app is fully encrypted everything, and all of a sudden there's sexual predation going on, police get involved. Well, then the vendor of that app can say, well, we had no idea this was going. It gives them complete deniability and no responsibility.
Precisely.
Well, but I don't like that because they're the ones who are creating this platform for people to use, so therefore they should be responsible.
But what if they don't hold any data on their servers and all the data is stored on the person's phone?
Okay, how many vendors do you believe are not storing data? Are these free vendors?
Well, we'll table this for now. We'll have a pre-recorded debate or something later on, and we'll talk about this, and we'll see how this goes.
Hit or miss.
Oh boy.
Hit or miss. People who are following us up front, they know exactly what we're talking about.
Des says, can we see the big screen you guys see?
It's about the width of this desk.
I don't exactly know if I would be able to do that.
No, it's about the width of this desk. It really is, and it's about this. It's about that high, right?
Hold on. Because you asked.
How are you gonna? No, you're gonna mess it up, man.
No. Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Nope.
No, not yet. Oh.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
There it
That's
is.
our screen. That's what we see.
That's our top-down camera right there.
Yeah, now it's forward-facing camera. I'll fix it later. There you go, Des. You asked. There you go.
Yeah, dirty floor. Dirty floor.
Yeah.
So what else we got going?
Des says, "Oh, yeet." Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else we got going?
Hey, it is the last show of the month.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means it is giveaway time.
Whoa, really? It's giveaway time?
Giveaway
time. So how does that, really? Look at that. Hey, show that one more time. I love the special, look at those fireworks.
You love giveaway
Have you seen
time.
that zombie movie where one of the ways they protect themselves from the zombies is
yeah.
the good guys shoot fireworks and the zombies kind of go, Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Every time I see that, that's what I think about. So I'm like one of the zombies going, I love the fireworks.
For those of you who don't know, every month at the end of the month, last week, we post something on Instagram. It's a post. It is our giveaway post, and we ask our audience, hey, we ask you a question, a couple other instructions, and this week we asked you, who should we follow on Instagram and why?
Wow.
So that was the prompt. Those of you who entered and responded have been entered in for the draw.
And do we know what?
Thank you, everyone, for entering.
Do we know what the number one answer was?
No, but they were all pretty different.
Really? Eh?
Yeah, from what I saw.
There wasn't a lot of consensus like PewDiePie or something like that?
No, there wasn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, kind of cool.
So anyway, we put all the responses in a hat, and we are going to pull the response.
What kind of hat is that?
It's one of our old white hats.
It's a white hat, right? White hat. So we're going to pull one. So
I'll
I'll do the drum roll. Ready?
All right. Got one. All right. Here we go. We got...
Who's the winner?
Rugby grad. Hey!
Way.
It's Rose. Shanna 01023 is the person we should follow. She's been there for me through thick and thin. She's also
a great cousin. Very
wonderful.
cool. Very cool.
Great
Very
shout out
cool.
for your cousin.
So what do they get? What do they get? What do they
So
get? What are we sending them?
they get basically the swag you see there.
Oh,
so
a couple wristbands, some stickers, our pen.
So our exclusive large White Hatter sticker that you can really only get in our live show giveaways. And then we have some small stickers, some White Hatter pens, and our usual wristbands that we usually give out at presentations.
Right.
So Des will, Rugby Grad will be sending you a message to confirm where to send it, and you'll get some wonderful swag.
Hey, one more time. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Whoa.
Beautiful.
What do you think?
Need some work.
Don't forget. Hey, after this show at 2:00,
Yes.
we're doing our first inaugural Facebook Live event.
There might be gremlins.
And that one's going to be more parent-centric, right? Where it's going to be more designed for parents and adults. But, there's no reason why teens can't go there as well. Because sometimes when parents say things, we love it when teens chime in. Because I think, we do believe that teens need to get more involved in social media, especially getting adults to understand how social media works, right? And turning to teens for their input in designing, home usage, schools, policy and procedure, all that kind of stuff. So that's at 2:00, right?
2:00. We're going to take a quick break, get set up, and we're going to go live on Facebook at 2:00. Des says he's getting better at the clock. Whoa.
I know. Every time I do it, I get a little bit better, right? Which is and we're going to be doing a TikTok at the end of our Facebook Live, right?
Yes, we should be posting on our TikTok today. So stay tuned and follow us on TikTok at White Hatter Team for that.
For that
see
as well.
what cringe we'll come up with this week.
There'll be a little bit of cringe going on there.
Boy.
There's going to be some cringe for sure. So, but I think it's going to be funny. It's going to be, and it's going to kind of it's going to kind of be like a meme to a degree about young versus old.
Cringe.
Right? Young versus old kind of thing. Like you're the young and I'm the old. And so it'll be kind of interesting that way. Yeah. So good show today.
It was great.
Great show today.
Some of you got to take a look behind the scenes.
Yes, yeah, make sure you look behind the scenes, yeah, for sure. Hey, didn't somebody, before this, we just did a before this event, we always do an Instagram pre-show show.
Yes.
And didn't somebody create a meme about you?
I saw it in the message to Candace. Did you repost that? Not yet. So Satanic Nightmares.
Good
the
handle.
username.
Good handle. Right. Oh, Rose.
Hey,
Rose, you just joined in. Guess what? You won the draw. Oh, did you? Very cool. I'm here. LOL. Yeah. Hey, very good.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So my parrot just bit my ear. Ugh. What? Oh, that's the conversation going on between Candace that was going on behind.
Oh, the chat in our live shows.
So make sure you tune in at 2 o'clock on our Facebook Live event.
It's parent-centric, but if you want to join, by all means, you can join us.
And have a look at our TikTok a little later today. I think we're going to have some fun with that one as well.
Yeah.
So on behalf of myself, who's there?
And Brandon right here, and Candace who's in the back. She also says hi.
And the White Hatter team, right? The rest of the White Hatter team.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
And we'll see you next week where we'll be doing Instagram and Facebook Live.
Same time, same bat channel.
Oh boy.
See ya.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.